Let's start with dynamic timelines. Pioneered by American author Ray Bradbury and meteorologist Edward Lorenz. This is the theory that changing the past changes the future. Movies like Back to the Future, Butterfly Effect, and Edge of Tomorrow work under this concept. This is the one that we're all familiar with. The goods of having this type is that you can change drastic mistakes. For example, humanity creates a weapon that destroys the Earth. However, Jimmy creates a time machine, goes back in time, and stops the creation of the weapon, meaning that the Earth doesn't get destroyed. This does create paradoxes. If the weapon was never created, then Jimmy would have no reason to go back in time, meaning the weapon does get created. The only explanation to fix this is either the ripple effect hasn't taken effect, or Jimmy is a time remnant. If the ripple effect was to happen, then Jimmy would be erased. Think of Back to the Future as a reference. If Jimmy stays and is never erased, then Jimmy is a time remnant, a product of a timeline that no longer exists. What Jimmy did was undoubtedly good, and this can be used to correct horrific results. Any other situation would be terrible. Doing anything in the past, even moving a desk a couple of inches, would result in massive changes. New people, new countries, new events would be created, which means you would end up erasing billions of people and potentially replacing them with new ones. When you make that change, there is no undoing it. Those people, those events, are gone forever. If this was to exist, that means you could be erased because a time traveler made somebody late for work. Let's move on with our second theory, fixed timeline.